some cereal this morning. These are chocolate marshmallow mates. So, yeah. Go and get you the first bite. I'm being generous today. Or at least I'm remembering to, let you get the first bite. I've been forgetting. My bad. But today I remembered. So you get the first bite. You got some marshmallows in there already too. So. We gotta stab it up, mix it up, stir it around, distribute the wetness. I typically only eat one bowl of this, but I am pretty hungry this morning, so we'll see. What's on the menu? Where y'all are at? To be completely honest, this is not hitting this morning. Should have got Apple Jacks. Actually, that probably wouldn't hit either. I'm not really wanting such sugary cereal. I'd like some Honey Nut Cheerios, not as sweet. I'll definitely be getting some of those once these are gone. These have just been sitting around for so long now at this point. How long ever I was just going through so much cereal so quickly. So then, December, or November maybe, I bought these big, huge bags of cereal. This should last me through the month this time. Well, of course it did. It lasted me to the next month, and it lasted me to the other month. So, I'll be doing that again. Though yesterday I was really wanting some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I thought that would be good, so if I do get another sweet cereal, it'll probably be that. That's like my go-to. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Probably between that and peanut butter crunch are like my all-time faves. Frozen sausage that I should have thrown in the microwave and cooked. But actually, I mostly use that. Actually, the whole reason why I got that sausage was to pit on frozen pizza. Because it really don't taste that great, just as its own little dish, right? But it's great if you chop it up and put it on the pizza. just had that Domino's pizza, but that's not the same, obviously, because it's already cooked and done pizza. I mean, out the oven, you know what I mean? Like straight from the place. Probably get some red bands. Next up. This one does this really good thin crust pizza though. I love it. But okay. Oh, my whole setup's kind of whack. You know, it doesn't matter. Now that I look at it. See, this milk's getting all chocolatey, right? I would love to be dipping a Pop-Tart in this milk. Or not a Pop-Tart, but a toaster pastry. Because Pop-Tarts are a scam. Generics, always better. We've had this conversation before. Unless you just have to have that special flavor. Generic's the way to go. But they pretty much stick to the basics. Cinnamon, strawberry, cherry, blueberry, chocolate, and s'mores. And I've been seeing cookies and cream a lot lately. But all the other like fun stuff like cheesecake and, you know, strawberry sundae and, you know, all that kind of crazy stuff. Eggo, waffle flavor, you know, obviously they're not doing all that. But if you don't want that, drink's the way to go. What's interesting, I've never seen a place that makes like a fresh Pop-Tart / toaster pastry. Right? It's like a major American staple in breakfast world, right? And it's a thing, right? But it's like you can't find like an actual. You can't go into like a bakery and they have like toaster pastries. Like they don't have. That's not a thing. Isn't that kind of strange? You can't go to a restaurant and be like, okay, well I'm going to get the homemade pastry or any. You know what I mean? Isn't that just kind of strange? Finish off this bit of milk in here. And we're calling it. cereal to be done. More than ready. Like, the whole bag, I mean. Not that it's bad, I'm just tired of. It's so funny because when I got this, it was because I was craving chocolate cereal. Because I never get chocolate cereal. So, earlier I got an interesting comment on a video. And I was like, okay, tone it this one is a bit different than what I'm usually used to these days. And I just got one, and I'm almost positive it's in the same vein as the one from before. So I'm gonna have to check after this video and just to see, because I think we might be getting to that point where, I just start getting random haters. Which, I knew if the channel grows, that's just sort of goes with the territory, but I'll take the engagement, okay? So you can hit all you want. Listen, if you don't understand ASMR, that's fine. But just keep it moving, because that's what this is. You know what I mean? Pretty much all my videos say ASMR on it, so. Really weird thing with me is I can't stand to see a dry texture and surrounded in wetness, like in a wet thing. Like in my cereal, you have all this hard, crunchy cereal, and sometimes there's little craters and holes in them, and in the hole you can see that it's just completely dry somehow. Even when it was submerged, nothing got into it, so it's just straight dry. It messes with my head. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely hate it. And it happens a lot with oatmeal. If you ever add protein powder to your oatmeal, you stir it in there, it will create some bubbles. And you try to go and mix up the bubbles and break them down, and sometimes the bubbles will pop up to the surface. I'm talking about instant oatmeal, by the way. When you add it to instant oatmeal, but it'll come to the surface, and then a bubble will pop, and then it'll just be like this dry bit, like a little floating island, and it drives me nuts. I can't stand to see it. So anytime I used to add protein powder to my oatmeal, I would just spend a crazy amount of time mixing it in, because even by the time it cooks, it wouldn't really be a problem. Just me seeing it drives me nuts. Just that texture difference. And right now I keep seeing one little ball pop up every now and then where it's there's a crater, and I can tell it's dry in there, and it's it's triggering me. I'm triggered. Like that right there. Let's see if I can just pull this out to give you an example. Oh, well, no, it's still. And then, of course, that dang marshmallow is gonna get in the way. And now I did submerge it in it. And then sometimes when you submerge an air pocket blocks the hole. So even though it's submerged, it's still dry because it's just a bubble over it. this way. So we're heading to the home stretch here. So I'll get you a nice little bite. I think this is so sweet. I'm so glad. Well, never mind, I won't say that. I was gonna say I'm so glad I don't have kids. But if I had kids, I would not be letting them eat this. This is like cocaine. I couldn't imagine giving a kid anything with this amount of sugar in the morning. No. Ever have kids? Yeah. This is locally my favorite bowl. But I think I want a new bowl. There's nothing special about this bowl, by the way. It was like part of this really cheap set. I think the other one's melted or something. But I just like the whiteness of it, and it's light. The other bowls I got are just kind of, I don't know. I used to have this really nice glass bowl, but when my nephew was staying here, he dropped it and it broke. It was really nice. It was like the only one of it, and he dropped it. He broke so many dishes while he was here, and he did his thing where, because he had like, chores, and when he would do his chores, or when he would do them, when he had to like wash dishes, what he would do was he would just start throwing away certain dishes. Really wouldn't catch on until much later on down the line. Or wouldn't catch on until much later on down the line. It's like, where did this go? It was like the last time I seen it, it was in the sink and it was dirty. And then everything got washed. You know who washed it, and now it's gone. So they're just like, their shortcut was to just throw crap away. This kid left him to death, but he ain't right. This particular nephew, mind you, I have. I have 11 nephews. I am only close with like 8 of them. And really, out of that 8, it's like 4 maybe. We had that. But at most, I really helped watch a lot of them. They were really, really young. And of course, was the favorite uncle. I'm a really hard act to follow when it comes to being an uncle. But then they get older and, they're like, forget you. I got other things to do now. I got my own Xbox now. Okay, this is actually low-key good. I should just be slurping this up, but there's something about just a spoonful of chocolate milk. Really tease yourself, but it's also good. Like the slurping sound. that, but I'm pretty sure it does. Why is he always over there? Okay. He's always begging them. Because they feed him. Alright, the spoon thing's not working, so we're going to just drink the rest of this down. By the end of that, I actually really enjoyed it. And normally by the time I finish this cereal, I'm like, why did I even eat it? Okay, looks like we're done. I'm not gonna sit here and talk for like 50 billion hours like I did the last time. The last mukbang. We're not doing that today. Okay? We're going to just move along. If you can't tell, the heat is about to come on. You know how much I can't really stand when that comes on, so I hope you enjoyed this eating mukbang prefix. I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let's talk, let's chat about any of the random things that I talked about in this video. I don't even remember. Let's do a quick recap. That cat, cereal, pastries. What else? Food texture. Oh well. By the way, I used almond breeze, unsweetened vanilla milk as my milk. Because even though I do drink regular milk, this is much easier on my stomach. Regular milk hits my entrails like a wrecking ball. I am very much lactose intolerant. But do you think I can? Because my pizza, you saw that pizza. And that, actually, you know what? That pizza did not mess me up the way it should have. Everything didn't mess me up at all. Sometimes there's these weird anomalies every now and then where I'll eat something that should have just absolutely been catastrophic and I'll be totally fine. No fireworks at all. And then I'll do something like I'll eat like a corner of something and it'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? So thank you for joining me in this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.